the married man.
Hello everybody, you're welcome to another exciting episode of The Man in the Kitchen. My name is Adeyemi-Kayne, but you can call me Sugar. Today I am going to be making a mouth-watering fish fillet with avocado, sweet potato, tomato salsa. So let's get started. First you need to prepare your fish. You sharpen your knife and you begin to fillet the fish. How do you fillet the fish? You get across where the fin is closer to the head, and then you make a deep cut till your knife touches the bone, and then you begin to slice across the bone towards the tail, away from the head. It's not quite easy. You have to do this a couple of times before you can get the hang of it. And then when you're done, you do the same thing to the other part of the fish so you can get two fish fillets. And with your fingers, you begin to press the fish to find out if there's any bones left. If there are any bones left, you have to pick this up. Now, for the dry rub for your fish fillet, a tablespoon of garlic powder, seasoning cube, chili powder, some paprika, a pinch of salt, and some granulated crawfish. And you crumble all of this together. Make some lines across the fish or the meat, whichever it is that you want to score. And the reason why you're doing this is so that the seasoning or the dry rub can penetrate deeper into the fish. You score your fish again because when you drop it into the hot oil, you don't want it to curl up. That's why you score your fish. Just put a generous amount of dry rub onto the fish and use your fingers to make sure that the dry rub penetrates deep into the fish. That way, when you fry it up, it's gonna be delicious when you bite into it. Turn the fish and do the same thing to the other side. Make sure you use your fingers to press in the rub. Just work with your fingers. Put your pan on low heat. I'm frying up some butter. I just added a teaspoon of sugar. I'm going to crumble in some salt right now. Make sure that it gets a little bit heated up. And guess what I'm going to drop in it? Frozen ugu leaves. I'm trying to simulate crispy fried seaweed, so that's what it's going to turn out like if you fry it for a few minutes. Put it on a paper towel and leave it to dry for a few minutes. It's going to be crunchy and it's going to add an extra crunch to the avocado, sweet potato, tomato salsa. I'm going to mix all of this together. Don't worry, just watch. I'm going to get to it. So for your avocado salsa, you need your sweet potato, some juicy tomatoes, and some avocado. Now, this is a neat trick to get the stone or the seed out of the avocado. You just, make a circle with your knife around the avocado, and there you go. That's your seed. So you can bring this out.
Got them ladies chasing me when they see me on the street. Chill on my shed, you see me.
Set that aside, and then you bring out your tomatoes. You need to deseed the tomatoes, and this is a very neat trick. If I want to deseed some tomatoes, I just use a knife to make circles around it, and then the seeds just pop out by themselves. So you need to dice it as well.
All I prayed for was to settle down. Where them day when all I had was love.
When you're done dicing, you set that aside and you do the same thing to your sweet potato. You have to be careful if you're using a sharp knife. You don't want to cut your fingers. This is the result of your diced potatoes. You have to boil this for a few minutes and keep it aside somewhere. And there it is. It's been boiled. Coupling up my salsa. Can you see the color in that? That's the light green of the sweet potato, the juicy redness of the tomatoes, and the green color of the avocado. And then I'm adding some pepper because I like my salsa a little bit hot. A pinch of salt would be nice as well. Don't forget to add some oil. Remember that ugu that I fried earlier on? There it is. See how it is falling to the salsa dish? That's because it's crispy fried. So you toss your salsa and you set that aside in the fridge. Now for the fish fillet. The oil is hot and then you drop in your fish. And you fry this for 7-8 minutes on each side. You can fry it for less if you want, you know. So I'm gonna fry mine for like 7-8 minutes. So I'm gonna plate up right now. There you go. Beautiful, isn't it? A generous amount of the salsa. It's quite an easy meal to make. It doesn't take too much time. There you go. I'm telling you, this is a meal you're gonna enjoy making and a meal you're gonna enjoy eating. I hope I managed to entertain you again. Try and make this at home and let me know. Drop a comment in the comment section. And before the food disappears off the table, I'm grabbing it. Bye bye.
When I make you smile, girl, your eyes come alive. When I do what I do to you, girl, you look beautiful, beautiful. I don't care if you don't care, as long as we are here. If it's real, baby, nothing will make us change the way that we feel.